Good morning, my beautiful butterflies. Hey, my sugar wookers, what's going on this morning? Baby, Ms.V is on one tonight. I just don't understand. Day. And then we're going to get into some conversation out here. Takes y'all a little few minutes to get into the building, but that's okay. I got time today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. What's up, Mara? Thank you for the hearts and the crowns. I appreciate it. Good morning, Sandra Duncan. How are you doing this morning? Sweet and sassy say good morning, Miss V. Thankful for life. You up in the building early this morning. It's 10 o'clock. Well, about 10:08 my time. I was a few minutes late because I had a phone call that came in. And I had to take care of a little business and then get back with my little sugar wookers. Uh-huh. Let's see, where am I? I am with Myra Ivy. Jerry Springer passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He was on TV a long time. Mm-mm-mm. He lived in the Baltimore area, over somewhere near Annapolis. Mm-hmm. Ladybug Blossoms is here. Good morning to you. Hey, Tracy Davis, how you doing? Thank you for the hearts and the roses. Wanda Joe, good morning, chat and mods. Okay, so let's stop right here at Wanda Joe, and then I'm gonna pick up with Lala. We have a content creator out here, and I was going to remember her name, her channel, and everything. Uh, it's called Reacting to the BS with Miss T. This lady only needs 20 subscribers to get to her 1K. I want to see if we can get her to her 1K today. Just like y'all got me there. Some of y'all are already over there on her channel because I've seen you. T-Lo, Vivian, Rita, Wonder Joe, and Trey Trey. I've seen y'all over there. She has great content. Um, she analyzes things on her channel and she makes it make sense. And I've been watching her ever since she's been out here. And she has great content. For those of you who don't know her, her channel is Reacting to the Miss T. And get her channel name and copy it so y'all can subscribe right here on the page. If y'all would. 20 subscribers is what she needs to get to her 1K. Let's see if we can make that happen for her today, okay? So, who's going over to the page and get the Myra? Can you go over to the page? And her name is Reacting to the BS with Miss T. And get her channel name, copy it, and bring it and post it in the comments so they can subscribe from the page. Because I know us, if we got to go over there and look for her, we ain't gonna do it. But if it's already right here, yeah, we can do it. Okay, appreciate that, Myra. I to do management. Good morning. Good morning. Trey Trey, how you doing? It's a cancer thing. It's in the building with all kind of hearts and roses. Amy, hey everyone working and listening. Miss Stacy says, good morning, Miss V and Chad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I had to go back up because it skipped on me. So now I'm going back down. Lady Charisma is in the building. Good morning, Miss V, mods and chat. Good morning to you, Lady Charisma. Good morning to you, Jam Jam. Um, who is it again? Her name is Reacting to the BS with Miss T. Reacting to the BS with Miss T. I'm out here in the car because when I get finished, I have all the boxes loaded to go to the post office. I have 20 boxes. I had 20 addresses. I found one more this morning, and that's it. It's done. It's a done deal today. All boxes are taped and in the back of the car, ready to go to the post office. So I got to get 20 boxes in there and get 20 boxes shipped out. Okay. So that's the end of the eggs. What is left, I don't like them. And I would never send somebody something I didn't like. Just because I know just because I don't want it doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't want it, but I'm not taking no more time up with them eggs. Them eggs and took all week long. I started on them eggs, I think it was Monday. The day is what? Thursday? Uh-uh. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that no more. But it was fun. I got all the addresses labeled, boxes taped. I just got to take them in there and pay for them now. Pay for the shipping. Okay. And whoever sent the money for the cash app, I got it. I appreciate it. Because so far I've given the eggs. I've spent like close to $50 on the shipping boxes, excuse me, paper and all that stuff. And then I got to go pay for the shipping of the boxes. So this must be my 2K party to y'all, okay? Because that's where I'm trying to go, is to 2K, okay? And real soon. I got to predict the date I need to be there and go on get there. Because I've been just kind of like laid back and not really worrying about YouTube. I mean, Roz is the hot topic out here now on everybody's channel. And she going to be the hot topic on my channel today because I'm going to get into a reaction on her last video today. Because I just want to see if y'all saw what I saw. Okay. Bad and Bougie is in the building. La already subscribed. Okay, thank you, La. I appreciate it. Tracy says done. Good. Trey, I saw you had already subscribed over there. And Bad and Bougie says she already subbed. Thank y'all so much. Anything to help a sister get there. I know how it feels when you're trying to get there to that 1K. After the 1K, it's pretty much up to you how you get and maneuver around YouTube to get your subscribers and, pick up people that's not on YouTube or whatever. But at least, she's monetized. That's what I want to see. Pearly, good morning. How you doing? Thank you for the roses. Hey, Tracy, I would like an egg, Ms.V. Tracy, it's done. It's a done deal. I can't, because I really don't have no more to give, Tracy. That's what I was saying. I have given the best of the rest, and probably the eggs I would have wanted to keep got broken. Those eggs got broken coming from San Antonio. They got broken at my cousin's house because she's got 2 cats that live out in the garage, and they open up the boxes and threw the eggs out on the floor and broke them and stuff. And then a few of them, I broke 3 after I got them to my house. So it's probably 4 boxes of eggs total that got broken. And that's not even including all of the boxes that her son took. And most of the ones that he took with him were the big eggs. But of course, that's her son, so he gets first dibs on them. This is just what's left after he picked out what he wanted. And now I've given y'all all that I don't want, and what I do have, I'm keeping it. Okay, that is my collection for my granddaughter. I'm gonna pass it on to her. Y'all got to get in here when I'm doing things. Y'all wait till the last minute. I've been begging for addresses for at least 2 days, and I just told y'all yesterday that was the end of it. It was a lot of challenge to take on by yourself to get all the addresses, and then I didn't realize the addresses weren't coming to me. The addresses were going to spam. Somebody brought it out in the chat to look in spam, so I went all the way back to January. And I got every address out of there from January. And I gave y'all the best of the rest. So, I mean, it's free. So it is what it is at this point. Enjoy your eggs. Okay. I wished I had one, Tracy, but I don't. Um, hey, Miss Wanda Joe, Tawana Gregory. Good morning. Good morning. Um, let's see who else is in here. Good morning, Holistic. I'm glad you made it in this morning. Okay, and I hope all is well with you. Juicy Kim 83. That was Miss T page info that I posted. I didn't see it, Juicy Kim. Oh, you posted it already? I wished I had seen it because I would have pinned it. Oh, Lord. Let me see if I can go back up and get it. If not, hopefully somebody, wait a minute. I don't see it. Okay, hopefully somebody put it on there again where I can pin it for the people that want to subscribe. Okay. So who was that? I'm trying to. Oh, that was Juicy Kim. Thank you, Juicy Kim. I appreciate it. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I don't remember seeing your name over here. If you've been over here before, welcome back. And please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Now, let's get into the business. We've already taken care of the business of the eggs. They just got to go to the post office. We've already taken care of the business when somebody writes it down. Aunt B, can you put me as a mod so I can do it and then take the wrench off? Hold on, Mara. Let me see. Uh, hold on, hold on. You know I'm gonna kick myself off. Hold on. I do it every time. Mara, I don't even see where I put you as a mod. It's gotta be under settings, maybe. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. That's not it. Mara, I don't know how to do it. I don't remember because I don't come on YouTube on StreamYard that much, and I really don't. Just oh, that's right. Guest private chat broadcasting, and it wasn't under settings. Okay, let me see where is it. General. What's under general? I don't know. That's not it. Myra, I have no clue how to make you a mod. I forgot. Because I normally don't come on StreamYard, but I wasn't dressed today, and so I'm just gonna have to depend on my sugar woogers to go over there. Okay. Um, I had put it in the chat. Oh, you had put it in the chat? Well, why I'm not seeing nothing? Hold on, y'all. I'm going back up again. Bad and bullshit. That's Wanda Joe. Trey. Okay. I don't see it. No comments. Okay. No, I'm not gonna worry, Myra. I'm through worrying about anything in life. I just don't do that. It don't do no good. We live in these days. So my best reaction to most of it is I don't care. I really don't. It is what it is. Good morning, Pinky. So let's get into this reaction on yesterday. Miss Ross came out and called herself chin checking yesterday. And I think that is so elementary and so immature on her part. That's how I feel about it. Who at 50 years old, anytime somebody say something about you, it's like the little school bully on the playground. I'ma get my team together and we coming for you. Figure out, were you? on something yesterday? Maybe had taken medicine or something for the itching you say you had? Because you didn't make a lick of sense yesterday. None whatsoever. You came out to chin check who? You ain't chin check nobody because you didn't bring no receipts. You didn't bring no proof. You brought lip service as usual, but no proof of nothing. So America wants to know, and we all want to know, if the children are really yours or if the children are not yours. The way you done get out here and dog walk people's children, mine and everybody else's, huh? And you mean to tell me that there is a paper party that's going to happen today on DJ's channel sometime today or tonight that I don't even know what the paperwork is. But I know if she's finna present some paper, she's finna bring out something about you that you done either lied about or you done talked about somebody else. You see, what I've come to realize with you, Rosalind, anything that's going on in your life, you have a personality disorder. It's bad, on top of a lot of other behaviors. But you take on that person's identity and make it what you want to be. Right now, you have taken on Teresa's identity. Everything about her is wrong because you don't have. That's the bottom line. This woman, y'all had a few things in common. And that's it. And Teresa's brought those few things in common out. Okay. Y'all have 4 children. Okay. Y'all both came from projects. Because see, you want to say in the video last night, I was listening and you said, this is my grandparents' home where I always lived. Did you? Did you come there from the hospital to your grandparents' home? Or did you go to a project at any time? There's questions. There's always questions when it comes to you. Because from 0 to 8, we still try to figure out. But you done dug all off into everybody else's life. Brought out things out here that wasn't true, wasn't nowhere near the truth. That personal things, you hollering about personal? Birth certificates are personal? Oh, okay. You didn't bring out personal things about other people's family that they didn't want out here? Did you not go into Chrissy, tea time with Chrissy's daughter's problem that she had earlier in life? Who brought that out here? You don't think that was personal to her grown daughter as well as her and her family? Oh, it's only personal when it applies to you. Oh, okay. Well, it ain't gonna work that way out here on YouTube. Those days are over. No, it's not gonna work like that no more. Do you see how many people are doing reactions on you every day? All day long, people are doing reactions on you. Every channel out here that's not supporting you is doing a reaction on you. Yeah. Girl, you're a mess. You need to clean up your act for real. It ain't no way. I was thinking about this. That you could come out here and tell me that my daughter wasn't my daughter. Because I'd make the biggest liar out of you. And it just puzzles me as to why you're not trying to make a liar out of DJ. You say she's delusional. Delusional. Why you not making a liar out of her then? Why you letting her bring the paperwork? What you gonna say if the paperwork shows that those are not your children? Because you put that lady on the phone that you said was your sister, that was your father's daughter. We don't know if that's your father's daughter or not. Girl, I done told you about making them phone calls. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. You got to put them people on where they can show their face and talk to us and say they are who they are. You can go get anybody and you talk about you ain't talked to her in all that long time. I found it questionable that she didn't ask you why you asking me these questions. Why you call me about this? I think you had talked to her. She wasn't surprised. That you even called her. I would have been saying, wow, long time no hear from you. Oh, oh, you finally called, huh? No, it wasn't like that. No. See, you don't think. It just pops in your head. I'm going to call my sister. Yeah, it could have been your sister and it could have been somebody else's sister. We'll never know. And we'll never believe you. On neither one of them phone calls, I don't believe you. I ain't seen no face. See, you're the kind of person, you want to see things, but you don't want to show things. Remember when you wanted me to show my husband? You never did get a chance to see him. Too bad. Keep digging that hole and you'll meet it. Yeah, because you definitely done dug a hole. And you already off in the hole. They just got to lay you down and cover you up. That's it. That's all. Okay? Uh, I believe you, Trey Trey. It was scripted. It was just like, it wasn't natural. And then, can I ask you some questions? I ain't gonna call one of y'all or somebody that knows me and ask them if I can ask you some questions. No, I'm getting on there and says, I'm on call me a sugar mama. And I went right down there to the church house. People who've been knowing me for 20 and 30 years, some longer than that. My girlfriend, Miss Oliver, has known me since we were 5. And they were looking at her upside of her head like, what? She called you a what? Nobody that knew me could believe that somebody that didn't know me. But that's how you felt about me because of your life and your lifestyle. So you had to get out there and be a sugar mama. I was a wife, or a single mother, one or the other. And like I said, I ain't saying nothing about neither one of the 3 husbands. None of them. Because all of them treated me good. Yeah. And we still get along today. Sure do. Just like you claim y'all do. I don't go around them. I see them when I see them. If we happen to meet up somewhere, we have a small conversation and we move on about our business. We don't have nothing to talk about at this point. The daughter is grown. She can talk to her father. She can talk to her stepdaddy. Okay? I don't have to. Tracy Davis says she add on to Tree's life and she compares hers to Treese yesterday. Yes, she compares her life to everybody's life. And her life is nowhere near no content creator out here. It's young content creators out here that's in their I'd say late 30s, early 40s that's doing better than her. And she 50 years old. And I always talking about somebody old. Let's take a look at you in the last year, how you've deteriorated. You don't even look like the same person. If you put up a picture of yourself 2 years ago and put up a picture now, that picture now gonna look like the mother of the one that was 2 years ago, the picture that was taken 2 years ago. Girl, you are a mess from head to toe. And you steady coming out here talking about people ugly. Have you looked at yourself lately? Look, I'm gonna need you to do the Michael Jackson. Look at the man in the mirror, damn it. Because you need to see that. You need to see what you really look like and own it. All these pictures of you splattered all over everybody's community walls and thumbnails. And you gonna say all them pictures was doctored. You need to stop lying. I don't know what make you lie so much. That's what I can't. Every word that come out your mouth is unbelievable. You would lie in the same sentence. You would take a complex sentence and you will start off in the beginning and you will say one thing. And before you put that comma and finish that rest of that sentence or that semicolon or whatever you need to put there, you done changed the story. You don't realize what you doing and saying. Do you look at your videos and you always screen recording? For what? You think you the only one screen record? Well, they ain't gonna never need them and you ain't gonna never use them. That's another bluff. Just like the lawyer daughter was a bluff. That was a bluff for almost 2 years. Now nobody cared nothing about the lawyer daughter. The lawyer daughter didn't even have a job when you was out here bluffing. Oh, my daughter is a lawyer. Okay, enough. Okay, we know she's the first one in the family now who's ever done anything. Okay, the only one maybe. I don't know from the way you bragging. Oh my God. Bragging on a daughter who is getting eviction notices by a lawyer daughter, professional. Well, if she want to be professional and she want to stay a lawyer, she'll keep you out of her business this time. She done moved cross country, is my understanding, going to New York on a contract job. With lawyers make money. I'm going to tell you something, Roz. I know a little something about something. Okay? To lease a space in that building. And if they work together, then they make more money because look at how many lawyers you have in their building working together. You know, like take an example was Johnny Cochran and his team of lawyers that he worked with. He made money. Your daughter ain't nowhere near there. She doesn't even have 2 years worth of experience. She's been out of law school 2 years, but she hasn't worked a full year on the job in California or the job in Vegas. Stop bragging and pray your daughter can hold on to this job so she can become a successful attorney. Okay? And you get out of her business. That's what you do. You bring all this mess into your children's life, and you got poor little Day out there on the front line and poor little Granny out there on the front line. You do all your dirt, but you don't get out on the front line because you can't take it. That's why. Intimidating people and bullying plus waving firearms. Yes, she did all that out here. She brought out a firearm and that was supposed to scare everybody on social media. This ain't even in real life where she brought. Why would you bring this gun out here? Everybody's supposed to be scared of you. Huh? That was the worst thing you could have done. But that video is out. If anybody wanted it, they can get it. See, you do a lot of stuff lately, but you scrubbing pages lately. You didn't used to do that until the trouble started rising in your life from what you had said and done about other content creators out here. Yeah. So let's go back now. See, first of all, you ain't brought no receipts now. None. I'm still waiting on the bank statement. So you can prove to America that you did not scam. We don't want to hear what you got to say. Okay. You want things proven by other content creators. When you bring the lies out, and they have to come out and defend and prove things. Now it's your turn. Okay. It's nothing else you can say about me or nobody else out here. See, you started off yesterday talking about Miss Carver. You did that. You said Miss Carver was an albino. Do you know how many albino people there are in the world that you offended yesterday just by calling her that, which she is not? You don't care whose feelings you hurt. You don't know if you had somebody in your chat that may have a relative, a child, or whatever. You don't care. As long as you're trying to chin check somebody, as ignorant as it is, you will say anything. Okay? So obviously you don't know what an albino is if you think Miss Carver is one. See, you're not the most brilliant person out here on these streets either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Your conversation lets us know about where your grade level stopped and where your brain does not fire. Okay? Yeah. So if Miss Carver is a albino, why doesn't she have light colored eyes? Hmm. How, Roz? I'm talking to you. They normally have bad eyes. They don't see very well. And you out here bashing Miss Carver as an albino. This is something that's out of their control. Don't you think if those people had made themselves, they wouldn't be like that? But most of them I see are happy people, joyous people. Find something else to say, woman. You don't know what to say. You called her bald head, and actually she got more hair on her head than you got on yours. Because one half of your side of your hair is gone, and you still got them ugly braids up there. That's way too long for you. But you got the nerves to go over there and talk about gonna have a great fall. You're falling down now, and you don't have sense enough to even stop and land on your hands or your knees. You're gonna break your back when you fall because you don't know when to quit. You don't have boundaries. I told you that long time ago. If you had boundaries, you would know what line to cross. You would get to know a person first before you go out there attacking them. Who is this person? You had no idea. I could have been the FBI for all you knew. That's all right. They in the family, so that's good enough for me. Thank you, Jennifer, for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. Let me go back up and see if I missed any comments. Miss Carver is a yellow hammer, not an albino. She's cool in my book. Miss Carver's cool is a cucumber, laid back. You know, we have different personalities. Miss Carver come out here and cuss you the hell out. You know, I kind of put that down, like I said, when I was 40, because I could out cuss anybody now if I wanted to. But I choose not to, okay, at this point in my life. Don't have nothing to do with Miss Carver. That is who Miss Carver is. This is who Ms.V is. Am I going to get out here and talk about Miss Carver cussing when I used to cuss? Hell no. Miss Carver do what she want to do. Everybody do what they want to on their page. We do not have to go by what Rosalind Knight want us to say and do. No, we we ain't. Mm-mm. She can't even spell albino. I know that's right, T-Time. Welcome to chatting with Ms.V this morning, Chrissy. No, she can't spell it. And halfway probably can't pronounce it. I didn't really listen to if she pronounced it correctly or not, because she'll F up a word in a minute now. I ain't lying. She'll F it up. It could have been somebody in the bushes that is an albino. She don't know or care. No, she doesn't. She gonna get enough of calling people old. People have checked her in her own chat because most of her chat over there is old. I have screenshots of people telling her, Roz, I am old. I don't appreciate you talking about older women. I have that screenshot. I also have a screenshot of somebody telling her off in her chat about the military. When she came after my stepson and she said, my sons would never go to war. Probably not. They probably couldn't pass the exam to get into service. You don't just step off in there. You got to meet some criteria. Can they meet it? Uh-huh. But my thing was they wouldn't go fight for their country. Out of all the military people that watch social media, there was some on your page the other night who was telling you they military. But apparently they don't know how you came out here and dog walked the military. My sons would never go to war, but they'll fight a street war. Okay, all right. Yeah, they fighting a street war, but they won't fight for their country. And you got people over there in the military in your chat. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. The one woman that told you about the military, she left you. I never tell you where she is. You figure it out. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me get on down here and see what y'all saying. Let me get back to Miss Snotty. Snotty needs to carry a dictionary with her at all times. Myra, the woman could Google a word. Okay, she don't even have to carry a dictionary. We live in times where you can Google the word. If you don't know how to pronounce it, you can spell it and tell it to pronounce this. And she was there with Marjane. Well, was this on social promotion or how did you get out of high school? Huh? Did you graduate with your class? Or did you graduate with the next class? We always got questions about you. Baby, if you had left people alone and hadn't lied on so many people, and then even new content creators coming in here, they done figured you out. They coming in on you, just like Miss Carver when she came through the door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Might have times changed since Miss Carver came out here. Mm-hmm. And Miss Loretta. Mm-hmm. Yeah. DJ. Mm-hmm. Sharita. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do that. Get people their money. Okay? And maybe they wouldn't have left you if you hadn't got so Billy Badass. Ah, the money is in my pocket. Come get it. Oh, you took them people's money and talk trash, didn't you? You bold little something, something. 4 feet tall and bold as hell. Yes, you are. Little old arms too short to box with anybody. Why your arms so little? Miss Carver brought out something the other night. She said something was wrong with your ear. I ain't never seen nothing wrong with your ear, and I gotta go back and look at your ear to see if something is wrong with your ear. Because I didn't see I saw your daughter's ear. I mean, how messed up it was, but baby, and you got all these things wrong with you, but you can still find the time to come out here with the foolery. And let's talk about that itching. You know, you was itching. And you said it was your allergies and you had to call the doctor. Well, let me move on over here so I can tell you what that itching is all about. That itching is from dialysis, Roz. Uh, you may not have known that. You may not have had it before, but that's what it's coming from. Chronic itching is one of the most common side effects of dialysis. Google it. doesn't work because it's not on the outer layer of the skin. Do you understand, Ross? So you should have gone to the doctor right away because you can't sleep when you're itching like that and you become depressed. And that's where you are now. You don't keep allergies year round for 2 years. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You go get your allergy shot or you go get tested and find out what you're allergic to. Uh-huh. But your nose has been running for 2 years. And also, you've been secreting a lot of saliva. You have to stop after you talk and actually swallow. Like you drinking water. That's what it sounds like. And when you talk, you can hear your lungs sound like they full of water. If that be the case, Raj, you got some issues you need to be taken care of. For real, for real. You ain't got time to talk about nobody. Keep your blood pressure in check. That's one of the main factors of kidney failure, blood pressure. Uh-huh. And why do you check your pulse? Do you check your weight every day so you will know how much fluid you are retaining? Do you take it in once a month to the clinic so they can read it for you? Are you eating right? Ain't no pasta on no dialysis diet. That turns into sugar. That's a carb. In case you didn't know. They gave you a diet, and you know they did. And it was mostly fruits and vegetables on there and protein. Uh-huh. And not much else. Mm-hmm. And all them ginger ales. You better back off with all that sugar. Okay? Go ahead. When you leave here, you can say on your tombstone, I killed myself with drama, mess, lies, not taking care of myself. That itchy looking rash on your face while you have been calling inclusion guru rashy face. It troubles me how you think like that you can call somebody else's face that look a hell of a lot better than yours. In fact, I don't see the rash. uh-uh. Because first of all, I'm not looking at another person for their beauty. What is in your heart? She has a red heart that bleeds blood. Mm-hmm. Yours is black. You show the world every day how black your heart is. But you want to say you're a good person and you're a giver. Who you ever gave anything to? That's what I want to know. Don't you dare claim that Christmas rifle money as money you gave somebody. You know, doggone well you stole that from the Sister Circle 1 and 2. Go on with all that foolishness. We ain't forgot about Sister Circle 1 after you took them people's money and you closed it down and then came back with Sister Circle 2 and trying to make it appear to be something that, oh, everybody gonna want to be in there, and all we see coming out of there is people's pictures they done stole off their pages and stuff and sitting up in there talking about them. That's trashy. That's low life. That's classless. Yes, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. But that's who you attracted. You said like minds. You got them. Don't worry about it. You got them. You asked for them. You got them. Okay? Yeah. Sure do. Holistic say that woman is 12 years old in 50-year-old cavity. Yeah, baby, she back there somewhere in elementary school. I don't even know if she made it to 12 because at 12 you graduating from like 6th grade, aren't you? when you like 11, 12 years old and you getting ready to go to the middle school. That woman ain't ready to go to the middle school. She don't have a spelling down yet. She don't have a reading down yet, you know. And obviously she don't know nothing about arithmetic to do what she did and think we dumb. Mm-mm. No, baby. You did that. But you paying for it. All that itching and stuff you got going on. Deal with it. Because they ain't going to be able to give you nothing for it. Mm-mm. Sure ain't. The little topical stuff you using and Benadryl and stuff like that. And that's going to only last for a little while. And you going right back there. You see how you not being blessed? He taking your health. Sure is. Taking it away from you, little ma'am. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, hanging out is in the building. Good morning, hanging out. Trey said again, Myra. What the? Oh yeah, okay, I remember what Myra said. And then Alyssa was talking about she 12 years old in the head. You giving her a little bit more than I would give her. I would say probably about 9, probably about her granddaughter's age and Rennie's age. That's why she pick on the little girl, because they're the same age in her mind. Grown women don't do that. Ain't no 50-year-old out here picking on nobody's 9-year-old or less. But her and her gangbangers over there that she say are her children. That's the only ones doing that. Our day they gonna finish school and she coming back out here and drag them. They is a student, so she can do that. What kind of parent are you? You think that's all right? For your daughter to come out here and be disrespectful as hell, but then again, she might not be your daughter. So we'll find out later tonight, I guess. Okay? That's why you can't tell her nothing. That's why she don't listen to you. Oh, okay. Just wondering. Myra say, Pinky. She do shit. I laugh at myself when I wrote that. Yes, indeed. Hey, Granny K. Yeah, them braids remind me of Cousin It from the Addams family. Why would anybody 4 foot tall go get 3 foot tall braids? Huh? That's just making you look shorter and dumpier. That's all it's doing for you. Them braids should have been up there around your bra strap. Who told you that was cute? Mm-mm. And then your whole facial features, you don't even have the same facial shape you used to. And you out here dogging people and you think you dog walking somebody and we looking at you. Oh, so we all blind and you the only one can see too, right? Girl, you just like them 2 thieves on that cross. But you ain't the one that said, Lord, forgive me and take me with you. That you ain't that one, okay? Tracy say, talking about when Day finished school, she's coming to chin check. Yeah, what kind of mother is that? That would want her daughter to come out here and embarrass her like that? Huh? See, that's what I'm saying. The thug fizzy in her, she needs to go to the beefing sector. She really does. Where they can drag her and she can drag them. Because ain't nobody over here wanting to do that. We prefer if you just wouldn't even come on. Just, just do a video, drop a video and of your life. Okay? You got a reaction channel to do reactions on people, but you still ain't learned how to do a reaction. Take note on this. This is how you do a reaction. You come out with what that person said, and you either agree with it or you disagree with it. But if you disagree with it, you show them, you tell them, you make them open up their minds to think about it. You don't put your opinions in it, ma'am. Mm-mm. See, you don't do that. That's why you getting dragged out here. They dragging you by them long braids up and down the street, scraping all the skin off of you. And you still come out here bloody and wounded. You've been needing help all your life. Didn't your therapist tell you to get off of YouTube? Hmm? That's what you said. My therapist told me to get off of YouTube. But you couldn't because you didn't have the money to get off of YouTube. Because we now know you don't work. You said it yourself. See, you talk too much. You come out here rattling 100 miles a minute trying to keep the World Squad gaslighted and them gaslighting you, and you just lie. You said, I'm at home where I am every day. Not the last video, the one before that. That's what you said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we already knew you didn't have a job because you missed too much time from work. You can't miss that much time from work. No, ma'am. We knew you were lying when you went in that so-called break room with that noise. It was like an echo in the room you were in. It was an empty room. It was nothing in that room. Not a table, not a chair. There was nothing to ground the noise. You could tell it was an empty room. Hmm. But why do you want us to believe, or why do you think we care whether you have a job or not? You darn sure ain't no social worker. Oh, and let me just tell you this. I'm just gonna go on and tell you, Ross. You don't have a job in the state of California. Okay, just like I told you, you didn't own that house. You do not have a job in the state of California. Mm-mm. And you haven't in the last 5 years. I don't know about before then, but you do not. So stop lying to them people and go on tell the truth like you said the other day. I'm at the house all the time. I'm in and out like I want to. You were bragging like you had it like that, but you really don't. Did you get enough money to pay the light bill? But you got time to talk about Treese. I ain't never seen Treese come on here talking about her bills weren't paid. I've seen her come on here a lot of times and say how much her bills were and that they were paid. Uh-huh. Yeah. But you can find everything wrong. I mean, a woman can't get up and open her eyes without her opening her eyes wrong. She can't blink because she blinking too fast. She lying. She blinking too fast. Everything that you do and is about you, ma'am, you try to pin it on somebody else. It takes the reflection off of you. You are deflecting is what you're doing. Everybody done caught on to what you're doing. You come out here every day because you know you're going to get 1,000K. Probably only 500 of that is Rod Squad. The rest of them are just people that's looking on. That's it. Want to see what lie you going to tell today. How you going to work your way out of this one. Well, lately you ain't been even trying to work your way out of it because now the birth certificates are in question. And people want to know where the birth certificates are. Where are the birth certificates? Why you can't show them? You want to get over there talking about some identity theft. What the hell we gonna get if we do identity theft on you? You ain't got no house to get. Nobody want that old ass camera you got that ain't paid for. All that old furniture you got up in there that you brag about. We ain't interested. Okay, you ain't got no job, so we can't garnish no payroll. So it's easy for you to say that. You don't own no land. Woman, you don't have nothing but a mouthpiece. And you work that mouthpiece constantly, all the time, negatively. Nothing comes out your mouth positive unless it's somebody that's supporting you, paying you, cash apping you, super stickering you. Yeah. If anybody come over there and say anything that's not gaslighting you, you'll get to it. because you don't have a mod right now, so you reading everything. And then you try to tell them off and block them when they're telling you the truth. The ones you ought to be blocking are the ones that's over there gaslighting you, talking about people jealous of you. Who want to be 4 foot tall? Who want to have no edges? Who want to have skin looking like that? Who want to be that big and short? Who want to be that uneducated? Who want to live in an old rental home in Brentwood? Huh? At 50 years old. And ain't never had a home. Can't show us one house you ever had, but had the audacity to come out here and try to talk about somebody else's homes? Huh? If y'all can make this make sense, then make it make sense to me. Because anybody in their right mind would say, this is unreal. Nah, this can't be true. She's on social media and she's doing all of this and has done all of this. Yeah, she did that. Mm-hmm. Sure did. And she big mad because she lost a lot of raw squatters. She did. You know that when Sharita came on board. They were already over there with her and they did not go back. Now, you over there talking about Barnyard Betty and how she lived. Because, see, you really don't know how she lived. You really don't. You don't know nothing about it. And then you lied on that woman. You said that she was going to be gone by the end of the month and the laws was coming to pick her up. You lie about anything. Why you do that? That the people that been out there and put something in her gate? Huh? You lied on a police officer, Ross. And you been calling them people's names. And them people ain't your friend up there. I grew up with law enforcement. I know how they think. If you were running down to the police station where I grew up, every time somebody said something about you, they would know you had some mental issues. That ain't normal. Nothing you do is normal, woman. Don't nobody run around the world with no damn security. You ain't President Biden. Who the hell do you think you are? Woman, you done did some dirty, low-down, stinking, sneaking, conniving ish out there to have security where you go. You scared to death. I don't know of who, but it's your affiliation of who you deal with. Nobody's scared of your family. You want to call maybe some of your folks over there, it might scare, and they believe it in you. Huh? What they gonna do? Huh? They're that ignorant that they would come from wherever they live to somebody else's house and do something to them in behind you and go to jail. That elementary stuff ain't working, Roz. It's not working no more. You got to come up with something better than what you coming up with because you fading. And you fading fast, sweetie. Trey say snotty needs the carrot. Okay, I read that. Hey, Miss Geraldine, how you doing? Tea Time is speaking to y'all. But I got it. Let me see who else is in here, and then I'm gonna get back to Snot. I ain't done with her. Loving Me Tracy, my daughter was pink too, and now she's yellow. Ham bone. Okay. Yeah, kids change. My grandson was so white when he was born until you would have sworn down he was a white baby laying over there. And now he's a tea cake tan. Yeah, kids change. They sure do. And they get into adolescence and they get another look before they get into womanhood and manhood. Yeah, they change. They're growing. So facial features, body, everything is changing as they grow. That's why you need to leave children alone and get off that little girl, because you're not going to be blessed for doing what you're doing. You are not. Okay. And then you don't want nobody to say nothing about your little twerking TikTok granddaughter. But that's okay for her to get out here in front of all these grown men on TikTok. You don't understand the world. That's why you need security, because you don't have boundaries. You don't know when to quit. You don't know when to hush. You don't have no kind. You have not been home trained by anybody. Mm-mm. Ma'am, you could not be the way you are if you had had any home training, because something your mother, grandmother, father, or somebody older than you should have seen. Did they do what you're doing? Where did you get it from? You got it from somewhere, huh? Bullying and wanting to fight, verbally. You ain't wanting to fight physically because you know you can't. Mm-mm. One slap and you down, and you know it, rolling on the ground. And then the weapon didn't work, so, and because nobody stopped. So what you got next? Huh? What you gonna do next? Don't nobody care about you screaming, recording, and sending it to the police. And the police are your friend. We don't care nothing about that, okay? Because they can be your friends all you want to. If you get your ass in the courtroom, then police can't help you. Fool, it's what you taking down there to them, okay? But for everything you take, just know there's a video out there to counteract anything you say. You did it first. Just know that. Mm-hmm. You attacked first. You did. See, you don't want to go back to the day that you told Sharita to move on and how hurt she was. Because she was a real friend of yours, but you wasn't a friend of hers. She was loyal to you, but you wasn't loyal to her. Then when you saw, oh, look how many people going from my page to her page. Oh, I got to pay Rita some of this Christmas money. Oh, I got what I needed from Rita now. Information. Okay, I'm done with her. That's how you do people. You kick them to the curb. Hmm. But that was the best thing could have ever happened to her. Look where she is now, making money because of you. Don't blame nobody. Don't get jealous of her making money, because she probably wouldn't even have a page had it not been for you. Hmm. So don't get mad. Don't say a word. Don't be mad because she got a man that's got 40 some acres and you ain't got a man. Does it concern you? She ain't worried about your dirty ass house, is she? I'm just asking. See how you get in people's business, but when people get in your business, you got a problem with it. Hmm. Yeah. See, I knew you was up to no good when I went to Webster that day to the police department and I started my file on you. Hmm. Yeah. When you scrubbed them videos, you told me then you had been up to no good on those videos, but thank God I got them. Yeah. That's why you don't bother me. That's why you don't say shit to me. Because you don't want me to go back down there. Because I told you I'm building a case. I told you the man said, build your case and I'll take it to the DA. So say something if you want to. Bet you won't. Okay. Jazzy One is in the building. Tea Time with Chrissy says she would be completely lost. She can't spell to ask Google how to pronounce it. She didn't like the fact that you had gotten an interview with me. So she broke you down right off the bat that night. I never will forget coming back out here the next day. I think I came out 3 times just with that before we ever started co-hosting together. Because she took it over. Coco didn't take it over. I addressed him, and this little short, uh, Lord, don't say it. Okay, woman comes out here and tells me I left the door open for Coco to apologize. She closed the door in his face, if y'all remember, and said, don't worry, he ain't coming back. Well, how did you know he wasn't coming back? Let's talk about that, Ross. Now that we own that, how would you know whether he was coming back or not coming back? See, you had us in a relationship. Da, that's your kind of man. Okay? I'm just a very resourceful, helpful person. That's what I am. Okay? Unlike you. Mm-mm. See, all you want to do is get people on your side to subscribe to your channel and then get other content creators to follow you. And then you share your little 14,000 with them and then they supposed to be loyal to you. I don't operate like that. I'd rather get mine out the damn mud any day than to owe anybody. Okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. It's things you can do to run your subscribers up. When you get ready to run them up, it's a lot of stuff out here you can do, okay? You have to see what works for you. But see, you never stop to try to figure none of that out because people like drama. You came on here cooking that damn ugly ass spaghetti that looked nasty. It did. Everything you done cooked over there, that dry up tuna fish. Girl, you don't know how to make no tuna fish. Who told you that's the way you're supposed to cook tuna fish all dry? And can't see no Miracle Whip mayo. Got none of that in there. It's just dry. You should just open up the can and put it on the damn crack of the bread or whatever y'all was serving. I don't know because I ain't watch your glass. But anyway, that is not tuna fish. That's why I'm cheering and eat that tuna fish. That's why you say, well, we had pizzas, we had hot dogs, we had hamburgers. That's what normal people have. Okay? You ain't had nothing nobody else didn't have. But these days, most of us as grandparents and as parents, I took mine to event places where the kids didn't have to mess up the house and all of that. We could go and do things at the event center. They could play games and all. We could get together and I could take them all to eat or if they wasn't serving food there. And we could bring the cake in and cut it. And this cake thing, you get on my nerves with them cakes. Did y'all not have no cakes when y'all was little? Because y'all act like a cake is gold. You even made up some fabricated prices about the cake. What? $800 cake. Girl, that's a wedding cake. You crazy? You can't even afford to buy you a house, but you want us to believe you spent $800 on a cake? Okay, if you did, you're foolish. Okay? You see how you sound? Do you listen to yourself? I'm going to need you to start listening to you. Because woman, I told you I was an analyst 20 years. I analyze everything. It's in my blood now. When I sit there and I listen to you and I analyze the stuff you say, it's like, why didn't the therapist go ahead on and tell her that she had to check in then? Did you really go to a therapist? That's what I need to know. Because you don't show no signs of ever been to an office to even have a consultation. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. So we done talked about that itching. And I done told you that's from the dialysis. I done told you, you know, you want to come out here and lie to the people like you all healthy and all that. That's what's wrong with your face. It is itching you to death. Yeah. Go get you some calamine lotion and rub it on there. Maybe it'll cool off the sting. Uh-huh. Because what the doctor gonna have to give you to stop that the itch, it's gonna make you go to sleep. You talking about the Benadryl make you sleep. Well, if he give you anything stronger than Benadryl, you gonna sleep on. And that might be a good thing. Ask him for some of that, and then we don't have to be bothered with you. You'll be asleep. Okay? Yeah, that'll work. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Let me see what y'all saying here. I don't come up on my hour here. I don't know. I might stay on a little while longer. How did you get out of high school? Yeah, how did she get out of high school? Like, was it social promotion or what? Um, hey, Wanda Clayton, I got you in the back there. You already in the car, ready to go to the post office. Your gift is. Mara, you got room on your bus for a little tink tink. Mm-mm. Underdo management is in the building laughing and hanging out is laughing. Myra said, Chrissy, hell, she can't even spell and A-N-D and A-N. You correct about that. She always. Mm-hmm. Hey, Doki, where you been, Doki? I ain't seen you in a minute, but thank you for the roses. I appreciate you coming in. Jazzy, one says 4 foot leprechaun. Yes, ma'am. That's what she is. Just a messy little old. You know, can you imagine her at my age? Going into her 70s as messy as that. Ain't nobody gonna want to be around her, no old folks home. Here come that little old messy short woman. I can just hear him now. Yeah. But if she don't start taking care of her health, she ain't got that to worry about. Uh, Chrissy laughing, she on the bus all by herself. Nobody wanted to be with her. Oh, y'all talking about inner service. Hey, Tawana, how you doing this morning? The itching is from too much phosphorus in her system. Exactly, Tawana. That's it. Mm-hmm. And through the filtration system, it's not taking out all that it is because she's retaining a lot of the phosphorus in the fluid in her body. Yeah. I told her a long time ago she playing with something that's dangerous to take your ass out of here. Ask me, and I know. Okay. Um, Miss Ruby, I got you in the back too. Miss Ruby, I got your box back there. You ready to go? Acting funny over money. T-Rex arms. Yeah, she got them little bitty arms that don't go with her body. Uh, Cauliflower ear. Oh my gosh, she got the ear like the look the and 2 years of running nose. Nah. You know, and all the time she out here worrying about my husband and where he is, and you ain't even got a man. And I told that lie that you and Big Mike had been together for 30 years. Yeah, it's on a video. I got it. Yeah, got a lot of your videos, a lot of your lies. Yeah, sure do. And then to find out from Dwayne that you ain't worked. Big Myra say you ain't worked. So both of your men, they lying on you. Why your men lying on you? Huh? I'm just asking. You say you did. You say you're working now, but both of them say you didn't. And they didn't know each other was coming on to say what they said. So who lying, Ross? Oh, okay. Just asking. Ms.V, my sister used to itch like that. The doctor had to give her Benadryl. Well, she claims she taken Benadryl. That's what she said on the video, but it makes her sleepy. So uh she too nosy to go to sleep because she gonna miss what's going on YouTube. That's her job every day. Follow the channel so she can come on here and try to chin check, as she says. I ain't never heard of something so silly. It's just silly coming from a grown woman. No more drama. Wow, she's a sick woman and on YouTube bothering people. Yeah, she's very sick. And, you know, it's going to be hard to get rid of her. She's trying to get rid of everybody, but it's going to be very hard to get rid of her because she follows the YouTube rules pretty much. She can get on here and lie all she wants to, and she know that. She don't use nobody else's video. She just come on here, blah, 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 that every day, all day long. So YouTube is not going to do anything about that. You know, only if you use her videos or you use her voice and it's a certain period of time, you can do it and all that. She keeps herself where she's not going to get her channel struck. Not about that. That's why it's going to be hard to take her down. You're going to have to embarrass her to the max. To the point, I think once these children come out now, if these children come out not to be hers, she need to go tuck her tail. Because you done lied about everything now. Okay. House, car. You told us all about the car. Look at my beautiful car to find out that was Dwayne's. You and him in it together. So you ain't never bought nothing. Mm-mm. By yourself. Mm-mm. And you stop living off of the backs of your children and other people. Be creative. You call yourself a creative content creator, don't you? Be creative. You don't know how to do nothing but come out here and talk about people. That's a sad situation. That's all you know how to do. You the only reaction channel that comes out here and does that. You are not the only reaction channel out here. You're the only one that comes out here and do what you do. Be hood. Be thuggish. Be ghetto. That's not cute. No class. You go to the dining room table. You don't even know how to eat with the utensils. You don't even talk table talk. What you talking in your family room and in your bedroom, there's all kind of talks. When you at a table with people, it's table talk. You didn't know that, huh, Ross? You had a man. Your man wouldn't want to hear that. That's your job. He don't bring his job home to you. Why would you bring your job? See, you don't have a man, so you don't know that. Okay? Let me get on down here. Hey, Kimberly Earls, thank you for the roses. And Angel is in the building, blood sugar, right? Pinky say, keep the health in Ms.V. And I the wrong things. Ain't eating right, ain't doing nothing right. But you got time to sit up and watch YouTube all day. Dying. Literally dying. Hey Sting, how you doing? Myra, I kept saying that she's a dialysis patient. Yeah, she's a dialysis patient. You can look at her. You know it. Holistic. You won. You can look at that woman and tell her whole body was swole in the last trip in Vegas. The whole body. Mm-hmm. And that trip was probably too much for her driving from Brentwood to Las Vegas. Yeah, and then I believe now, if I'm not mistaken, she did that trip out there by herself, or she came back by herself because they stayed out there with the sister a few days. Now, who lets their sick mama like that drive that long distance by herself? And anything could happen. Huh? See, that's the kind of love they got. I don't want that kind of love. Ban Bougie said that itchy coming from her nerves. They dragging that snotted nose up and down these YouTube streets. You ain't never lied. Baby, I can't wait to go to the paper party. I'm not coming on tonight, by the way, because I'm going to the paper party. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all have seen me for today. Okay, I'm going to work on my skits and I'm going to the post office, and that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, because I've been had this skit in my head forever, and I need to go ahead on and do it. Doki, what's wrong with her, Ms.V? She won't stop talking about people because it deflects off of who she is before Sharita and DJ. We knew nothing about this woman. We just knew this woman came out here and dogged people and lied on people and bashed people and, you know, hit them below the belt with stuff that she didn't have no business doing. And then all of a sudden, when the ish hit the fan was when she told Rita to go on about her business. And Rita did. She went on over there and she started her page up and, she started building up her people, and she built fast because she was bringing what people needed to know about Ross, okay? And bringing a receipt with it, whether you like it or not. Nobody had done that before DJ and Sharita came out here. I never looked into but one thing in her life, and that was that house. And I told y'all she didn't own the house, and I was done with her. I don't want to take up my day looking into her life. It ain't much to look at. Bunch of mess. And, thug stuff. I'm not into that kind of stuff. So I'm thanking the DJ and Sharita for coming out here and exposing her because she has still been doing the same thing. Had they not come out here, she still would have come out here every day to chin check, attack somebody. She needs to go to anger management. That's too much anger. To wake up with that much anger in you every day where you got to watch somebody on YouTube and then come out here and attack them because they told the truth on you. You got to come and attack and lie. Nah, woman, it don't work like that. You gonna see. You gonna see. And all these people that's supporting you in the end, they gonna see through you too. A lot of them seeing through you now. But, you have the same subscribers. So, you know how it is. All right, keeping it moving. And get on down to the bottom. Um, Bless the host. Do so at $ Vietta Brown. Okay, thank you, Fanny. And I don't have a problem with my Cash App being put up there. Let me tell you that, Roz. Y'all always worrying about who's Cash App and they doing this, that. Look, I'll put my Cash App up there if I want to. And ain't nothing you can do or say about it. Because you don't know what I do for my people over here. Okay? So if they want to bless me, when I just spent probably today on these boxes between yesterday and today, it's going to be about $120 out of my pocket. You know what you can do? You can kiss Ms.V's Patucci, right? And stay out of her channel and stay out of her life and out of her business, and we'll be all right. Okay? All right. Just thought I'd let you know. Hey, Terry. Good morning. How you doing? Hey, Miss Geraldine. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Ms. V is about to get off here because I'm sick of that woman. I'm sick of even talking about her. Y'all, you ever met anybody that, you know, it's done got to the point with me like, I don't really want to watch her. I'd rather listen than to sit there and look at her. It's that bad. I don't care what she say or what she does. She's trying to take on my attitude that she doesn't care. But when you don't care, guess what? You don't address it. Some things have been said out here that I skip right on through it. Why am I going to address somebody I don't know? They don't know me, ain't been around me long enough to know me. Say whatever you want to. I don't give a good cahoot because you ain't finna pay no bills. So you have no voice in my home or on my channel. That's it. That's how I feel. Okay. Now, if you want to pay some bills to have a voice, you're welcome. Okay. Because you're gonna have bills until you leave up out of here. So anybody who wants to take over this channel, you pay the bills. Pay the cost to be the boss. It's the way it is. Okay. Wanda, I fell asleep. She has some good commentary. I enjoyed it. Yes, I saw you over there, Fanny. I got a text message. Hold on. +1. Oh, thank you for the cash app, Fanny. I appreciate it. Um, I'm in the car and it came through on the speaker. Okay, because I hadn't even got down that far. Good afternoon, Miss V. Hey, stay in my lane. Getting on down. Uh, Oh, y'all talking about the lady I told y'all to subscribe to? Yes, she was. Fanny said, I mean, Wanda says, Fanny, yes, she was bringing some valid points, and I love how she delivers her message. Yes, ma'am, she's good. Her commentary is good, and she delivers it quite well. She gets you in tune with what she's talking about and gets you entertained into the conversation where you want to just listen and you want her to just keep on going. She'll make it today. She'll make it, no doubt. Um, Patricia, how you doing this morning? Patricia, do I have something for you? I don't remember. Hit that doorbell. I appreciate it. If you had an address and then you're getting something, the only people that won't get a gift is the ones that did not put an address in there. That's it, and that's all. Okay? Because I told you yesterday was it. Underdo Management say B sector don't want her. They probably tear her up. That's what would happen over there in that B sector. Fanny says, Wanda, yes, I wish she would come on earlier. Once she gets that 1K, she is going to do some great things. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. That's why when I saw she only needed 20 last night, I think I was looking at her. Yeah. I said, oh, I gotta try to help her get there. I love how Ms.V delivers her messages too. I love to see her come. What? And I hate to see her leave, but I still like watching her exit. Okay, I appreciate that, Pinky. So, y'all, it's been my hour and a half. I'm coming up on, so let me get on down and see if anybody else said anything. She has to serve a case. She has a severe case of atopic dermatitis. Google it. Probably so, and that's very itchy. Yeah. But she needs to be truth to herself. Stop lying to herself. If you're gonna come out here and lie on everybody, that's bad enough. But stop lying to yourself. Don't do that. You hurt yourself when you do that. She said yesterday she come and goes as she please. No job. Right. I heard that, Tracy. I heard her. She sure did. So she can leave that job business alone. And stop comparing yourself to Latrice. Our views are just about alike. Girl, Latrice get way more views than you do. Why you think she made a million year before last, and why you think she made 800,000 last year? You didn't make it, so how y'all's views the same? You just lie about everything. Oh my God. I got to go, y'all. I done had enough. Who is this came in? Hold on. Miss Walker 42. Welcome to Chatting with Me. I came in and hit that like button. I'm always in them bushes. Not no more. You came out. You done with the bushes now. You in the chat now, Miss Walker. I don't care if you don't do nothing, but come in here and just speak. That's it. I like for you to get into the chat and get involved in the topic. You're safe over here. Ain't nobody for to come over here and do nothing to you. You express yourself. Okay. So, y'all, with that being said, I'm getting on down to the very bottom so I can see what I missed down here. That part, Ms.V, the audacity. You ain't never lied. No more drama is in the building. I appreciate you coming in, you and Miss Rucker. The best family's up in here this morning. This sector makes her feel like she's all things that being said just delusional. It does, the best family, because what happened is she came out here and she found out quickly she could not cook. Wasn't nobody coming over there to see her cook. So let me go over there and start doing commentary on Latrice. It worked. She got all of Latrice blocked people and people who was mad and upset with Latrice and built her squad off of that. And she was doing the most when I first came out here just as a guest on Chris's page that night. This woman was pulling up on different people's pages and stuff. And when they came in strong like a raw squad. But when they left like wounded dogs. And every time she ran up on somebody's channel, they chin checked her. She had to run back over there to her channel I didn't want to come out and crying and all kind of stuff. Oh yeah, she was crying. When she would leave some of them channels, tears would be flowing. They would be telling her, Roz, don't go back over there. But she hard-headed. People are always trying to give her advice. That's why I know everybody in that squad ain't bad. They are always telling her, Roz, you shouldn't say that. Roz, don't write that. Don't show that. Oh, I am not, baby. Then turn around and do it. That's who she is. She don't listen to nobody. She messed up. Hey, try me now. Welcome. I need your address. P.O. box, whatever it is. Or your box ain't coming either. That yeah, I'm talking to try me now. She trying me now today. I know I told her about that address 2 days ago. I know she busy. But I want the baby to have this, okay? I ain't asking no more. Make me drive to Franklin, exit 19. See, Miss Carver told me what exit it was. Oh, Lord. I'm getting on down. She's not calling the popo. She's calling the emergency. Yeah, she calling the emergency. You know, them people tired of her ass. And Texas laws ain't going to do nothing. Like I said, that day I went over there and talked to the police, I was over there about an hour and a half. And they told me then that they wasn't accepting nothing out of California. Nothing. Because it's not their problem. But if I wanted to file charges on her, I had to build a case where they could take it to the DA and file charges and they would bring her here, is what they told me. Okay? So the same thing applies for Rita. Because she already lied and said that the thing was going to be on the gate. Rita, did the cows eat it up? Or the goats, whatever kind of animals y'all got out there, they must have ate it up. The birds must have took it. Baby, this woman is too much. But with that being said, y'all, I really appreciate all of y'all coming in. I have gone over my time. I don't like to do that. I will not be back on tonight. I will see y'all at the paperwork party or over on Regis. I have send me the address, okay? vetbmom at gmail.com. Hold on, let me put my thing in here for you, Rita. Okay. Email me right here. Okay, hold on. Let me pin it. There it is, Rita. Send the address to that. Thatbemom at gmail.com. Okay. Under new management says, I wonder if we can get to the post office today. I'm trying. Amy says she going to the paper party. Yeah, I'm going to the paper party. I want to see. I'm nosy, just like she knows. I'm nosy. I want to be in your life like you was in mine. Lying, okay? But I'm be telling the truth about you. Uh-huh. Oh, here's Kiss the Ring for anybody who wants to subscribe to our page. Please do. I'd like to get off of here and see she hit her 1K. She thought Rita was gonna fall. That's why she's so angry. Yeah, she thought she could bully her like she could the rest of us who were out here who just would do little things and then we'd say little things and move on to our commentary, whatever our commentary was. But she didn't stop. She just went from one to another. If she wasn't talking about me, she's talking about Chris. If she wasn't talking about Chris, she's talking about Shonda. If she wasn't talking about Shonda, she's talking about Ocean and his child. She wasn't talking about that. She was talking about first she was friends with Renee. I love Renee. Renee got on that ass and put that pressure on her. And now all of a sudden she don't like Renee because Renee doing commentary on her. That's what you get. You should have stayed true to who you were, but you didn't. Just a spaghetti cooking, single parent mother, maybe not even single parent. Let me quit. I got to go, y'all. I done had enough. Okay. So please go and subscribe to her, and I will see y'all later in somebody's chat. Y'all have a great day. Much love. Bye-bye.